it's me again. Today I am doing another Q&A, which is actually a sequel to our previous one. And if you want to see that, that is in the top right corner right now. So if you haven't seen that, you really have to understand what's going on here. So, if you remember in that last one, I did kind of get, I think, engaged? I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it unless Shadow brings it up. So I'm going to invite him in, and I'm just not going to say anything about it, and we're going to see if he remembers or cares, or if that was a joke, we're going to see. Let's hope for the best. Hey, Shadow!
I'm here to discuss wedding plans.
What? Hi, yeah. We're actually doing a Q&A.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're doing. Yep.
I see.
So, for both, did you enjoy that concert Shadow was trying to buy you tickets for?
It was fine.
I enjoyed it more. It was really, really fun, but I appreciated that Shadow bought them for me because it's like my favorite.
For Shadow, date Amy and make Sonic jealous.
Is that what this is about?
It has nothing to do with him.
Is that literally what we're both doing?
No. And I'm not dating Amy. I believe I'm engaged to Amy.
Okay.
To both. How do you feel about the Shad Amy ship? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate it?
Is that literally the only questions in here?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know.
I would give it an 8.7.
Wait, now hold on a minute. I'm not sure how I feel, but I'm a little concerned as to why it's not like a 10 out of 10 if you want to marry me.
8.7 is almost a 9.
You know what?
The pink and the red clash a little bit. But
okay.
And with the black, but it's fine, really.
For both, if you were to cosplay as an anime couple, who would you go with? I think...
What is anime?
It's cartoons made in Japan.
People don't stop ever talking about anime.
Cartoons made in Japan. It's really good.
Oh.
Well, I am a Ghibli fan myself, and Howl and Sophie is an iconic ship, I have to admit. Although I really kind of thought I'd save that for me and Sonic.
For Shadow, what do you think about Cream the Rabbit and Vanilla? And also, what do you think about the shipping between you and Vanilla? I have literally never seen that before in my entire life.
I haven't ever seen that before either. If I did, I would find that very uncomfortable. But what do you think about Cream and Vanilla, huh?
I like Cream a lot.
For Shadow, how many people have you killed before? If you haven't killed, then how many people have you harmed? This is a very concerning question.
Do aliens count as people?
Let's say no.
In that case, anything that counts as a kill would be incidental in different, rather particular circumstances. So I'm going to say 0.
Okay, well that makes me feel a lot better. How many people have you harmed then, huh?
I have no way of counting that.
Okay, extra for both. Do you guys play any video games? Shadow does not like video games. He is not good at them. Unless arcade ones. He likes the arcade games for literally nothing else.
Super Monkey Ball sucks, but I'm good at it. To Shadow. I asked this to Amy, and now I'm asking it to you. This may sound weird, but would you ship yourself with Thorn Rose? You will probably say no, but that's your opinion. Who is that?
I think it's like an alternate universe version of me.
Well, I believe I'm engaged now anyway, so...
Okay, let me know what he actually said that. I'm not actually wearing a ring, so... For both, have you ever used each other's weapon, Pico, hammer, and guns? And were you any good with them?
The answer is no. I have not used it.
You should, it's really good.
It won't be better than a gun.
Well, not for killing people.
A skilled marksman can use a gun for many things.
For Amy, have you ever touched Shadow's chest fluff on a scale of 1 to 10 how fluffy is it? But yes, I have hugged Shadow before, so of course I have. And it is about an 11 out of 10. It is super fluffy and extremely well conditioned. I will give him that.
Question for both. How would you feel about swapping weapons for a day?
Again?
Shadow uses Amy's hammer. Amy uses Shadow's guns.
I don't want to do that. I really don't know how to fire a gun. And I don't think Shadow will be very responsible with my hammer.
You don't know how to fire a gun.
No.
Everyone should know how to fire a gun.
Oh, not this again. Shadow,
Under the rights of the Second
stop.
Amendment, we can all have whatever the military uses. We have a Second Amendment right to use ourselves.
Oh no, not this again. Look, I'm gonna say Shadow can't use my hammer because he's not responsible enough. Separate question for Shadow. Depending on your speed change, do you think Amy could outrun you assuming you aren't wearing your rocket/air shoes?
I have literally never taken these shoes off.
Shadow, you must smell like feet, but worse.
No, because I'm the ultimate life form.
What, you don't have to shower?
No.
You never shower?
No, because I don't sweat.
You don't what?
My body circulates moisture perfectly.
Do you sweat or not?
I don't.
Do you get body odor or not?
No.
So you never shower?
No.
Shadow, I'm gonna call bullshit on this. This sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, someone had to say it. It does.
Well, it's not. It's true. It's definitely true.
For both, what is your opinion on the fans shipping you both? They can ship whoever they want, I don't mind.
For Shadow, will you let Amy do your eyeliner? I think she would do a great job.
Yeah, well, I've tried asking him before, and every time he's like, no, this is my natural eyeliner. It's not eyeliner at all. It's my natural thing. And I'm like, I still want to give it a go, and he's like, no, get away from me, woman.
Well, now I don't feel like I need to answer this myself. To both, have y'all ever thought about going to a Taylor Swift concert together?
Well, of course I have, but it's so expensive. Of course. We all love Taylor, okay? We all are T-Swift fans. We all want to go, so I get it. Of course, they're super expensive and even harder to get. Like, even if you won the lottery, you still just can't get T-Swift tickets. You have to, get in an online line, and you just have to hope you got there fast enough.
4 figures for middle row doesn't really sound like the most amazing value for any performance.
Shadow, it actually is. I promise you. I've not actually been to a Taylor Swift show before, but if I had, I would tell you it is totally worth it. For both, are Amy's rings technically inhibitor rings the way that Shadow's rings are? Oh, you mean my bracelets?
I'd always assumed that was just jewelry.
Yeah, it is. That sounds really lame when I say it like that, though.
Question for both. If you two had a daughter together, what would her name be? This seems a little preemptive.
I really only considered future names for me and Sonic's kids. I always thought Rosie would be a cute name.
But your family name is Rose.
Yeah.
That's basically the same thing twice.
Well, it's not real. It's just a thought. What do you think Dr. Eggman could possibly be like eventually if he gets too old to continue being an evil mastermind? Do you get too old to be evil? I mean, he doesn't really use his body for anything anyway.
Unless he gets dementia, then I don't think he's going to stop doing what he does.
I don't think so either.
Even then, I don't think that losing his mind would really stop him, so... Foreshadow. Considering your bad history with GUN, what was able to convince you to join them? Well, unsurprisingly, after 50 years, not many of the same people worked there.
For both, do you both have tea time with cream? What's your favorite type of tea, Shadow? Yes, we do. It is super cute and fun.
I like chamomile tea.
For Shadow, out of the many other varieties of firearms, why do you decide to use pistols specifically as your main weapons of choice?
They're small and easy to carry around, and easy to conceal.
There you go. For Amy, do you think Shadow is a good friend? Yeah!
For Shadow, who do you think is the most attractive female you know? That friend of Sonic's from the other dimension. Blaze, that's her name.
Excuse me?
What?
You asked me to marry you, and you think Blaze is prettier than me?
I suppose, yes.
Well, that is it. This engagement is officially over. If I am not your number one priority in all the world, if I'm not the prettiest girl you've ever seen, then this is not happening, mister. Nuh-uh.
Damn. Not here.
Go marry Blaze, why don't ya?
I don't know where she lives.
I would really rather not.
Damn.
That'll learn ya.
Goodbye, Blaze. She's gone. For Amy, do you think Shadow is boyfriend material? Apparently not. Like if he ever had a partner, do you think he would make a good boyfriend?
Yeah, maybe for Blaze he would, but she doesn't want to date him because apparently I'm not pretty enough for him.
Well, apparently I was just a way to make Sonic jealous in the first place anyway.
Yeah, well, it's just as well.
For Shadow, if there's one thing you'd change about Sonic, what would it be? I would make it more humble. He has an ego problem.
No, I agree. That's a good choice. For Shadow, oh, they're all for you. Have you considered pranking Sonic? If not, you can push him down a flight of stairs. That's not a prank. That's freaking evil.
It might not be a prank, but it is funny, believe me. For Shadow, do you still have your guns?
They're all for Shadow.
Not a lot of them. I tend to pick up firearms ad hoc.
What does that mean?
As needed.
I know what it means, but what does it mean?
For Shadow, does anything about Amy scare you? No. No.
Uh-huh. You sure about that?
It's a no.
He's lying. For Amy, who's more likely to remember Shadow's birthday, Rouge or Omega? I don't think he has a birthday.
If I did have one, Rouge would most certainly forget it, and Omega would most certainly remember he is a robot. He is a computer. He cannot forget things.
What if he runs out of memory storage?
Is that how computers work?
Yeah. Like you have to delete old files to make space.
Wait, so he can forget things?
Yeah, if the files that are deleted.
Holy shit, that makes a lot of sense. That explains a lot.
To Shadow, how does Sonic beat you even though you're the ultimate life form? Yeah, we all want to know.
I would contest the idea that Sonic has ever legitimately and decisively beaten me in anything.
He wins every race. Who are you kidding?
Well, that's not the mark of a great man, being able to go faster.
But still. So, Amy, are you able to catch up with Sonic despite his speed? You know, I actually am. Huh, you know,
How do you do that?
I don't. He must slow down for me. Oh, he loves me.
Question for Amy. How often do you confuse Shadow for Sonic and why?
That was one time. I wasn't expecting to see someone who looked so much like him. Would you please let it go? To Shadow, did you find that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Eventually. For both, if you two got married, what would your wedding colors be? Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that now.
Yeah, because you can't marry your true love, Blaze.
I never said that.
And yeah,
I don't even know her.
But you think she's prettier than me.
That is an observation you could make about anyone.
But you made it about her!
I'm not doing this. For both, if you both had children, how many would you have and what would their names be?
We're not having any because we're not getting married because Shadow thinks Blaze is prettier than me.
Baby names is something I have literally never thought about.
But you think about how pretty Blaze is.
That is I would not even have mentioned that, if not for the question being asked.
Why couldn't you say me? You know, never mind. For Amy, who's cooler, Sonic or Shadow? Sonic, hands down, every time.
I'm the coolest.
Or not.
Yes, I am. To Shadow, have you met with Wario after the Olympics in Tokyo 2020?
We know Wario from way before 2020.
Thankfully, I haven't seen anything more of him since then.
We have known Wario since 2008. To Amy, is Styx replacing Big on Team Rose? No, I don't think so.
To Shadow, do you like Amy pastry or vanilla pastry better? I didn't realize that Amy was a flavor.
I think they mean baking by me or baking by vanilla.
Oh, vanillas are better.
Thank you again. You are such a great fiance.
Well, apparently I'm not engaged to anyone anymore.
Yeah, because you want to be engaged to Blaze and not me.
To Amy, have you ever tried chocolate?
What kind of question is that? Of course I have.
Why do they think you've never tried chocolate?
I don't know. I love it. Shadow, is Amy special to you like Maria once was?
I'm not sure. I've never fully regained my memories.
Amy, how many kids do you want in the future with Sonic, Shadow, or someone else? It doesn't matter. I did actually say 5 was my ideal number because it's like one from every finger you have in your hand. Super cute.
That was your thought process?
Well, yeah, why not? 5 is a great number.
You just decided based on how many fingers you have.
Well, then you have a family of 7, and then it's super lucky.
I see. To both, how often do you two hang out?
I mean, I don't really know. Not that often. He's not like a best friend of mine, probably because I'm not pretty enough for him.
I never once said that you were not pretty.
But not as pretty as Blaze.
By conventional standards. Not quite.
Unbelievable! He is completely unrepentant. Get out of here! Go away!
Well, despite losing my fiancé, I quite enjoyed this.
Okay, yeah. Say
Thanks
goodbye.
for watching. Goodbye.
Okay. Thank you all for suffering through that with me. Let me know in the comments below how pretty I am, because now I'm feeling very insecure. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.